So this is my laptop, and occasionally I use various accessories with it. So when I'm processing astrophotography images, I use a small portable hard drive. When I'm taking it outside and I want to power it for a while, I'll plug in this guy here. Gives me about double the battery life. And so I am going to show you how I'm going to put a magsafe mounting point on the back of the laptop here. And this came with this SMALLRIG adapter here, which is designed to clamp one of these hard drives in place so that I can, have the hard drive mounted on the back of my laptop and walk around with it. Or if I don't want to use the hard drive in that particular point in time, I can take this guy here off and I'll use the power bank instead to the laptop. And the only tricky thing here, of course, is that I need to make sure that wherever I put this, everything works with the cable plugged in and this guy mounted while it's open and closed. So the cable on the power bank is significantly shorter than the cable on this drive, so it's the limiting factor. So I've decided I'm going to be putting the ring right there. So I actually used this power bank with the ring on it to kind of position things, so I know it's positioned right. And then we will just put a heavy book down on top here to hold it down while it dries. Alright, so there's the hard disk drive mounted to the back. If I don't want to use the hard disk drive, I can flip into the power bank, use the power bank instead. Now you are going to have a ring permanently attached to your laptop, so you have to be okay with that. I used the ring that came with the power bank because it's a little bit thinner and lighter, so this guy will fit into bags and stuff without any real problems. This ring here has a much larger adhesive surface area, so it's probably going to stay on there a little better, but these guys are pretty lightweight objects, and the power bank's heavier than this guy, and so it seems to work just fine with that SMALLRIG hard disk drive clamp there. And of course, if you wanted to use that one that came with the SMALLRIG clamp, you could use it instead. And it's certainly possible you might be able to find a power bank that maybe doesn't have the MagSafe adapter, but would be thin enough to fit inside of this clamp. And there are other power banks that are thin enough to fit within that clamp, so it's potentially possible you could use a power bank with that clamp that's even larger than something like this.